This is the new Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra. Like the Xiaomi 15S Pro, it has the XRING O1 chip. At the time of a release, many people may have already got the understanding of the chip's performance from leaked benchmark data. Some have been questioned the real effort Xiaomi has put into it. After all, this chip uses standard CPU and GPU cores from the ARM portfolio. Additionally, the XRING O1 chip in the Pad 7 Ultra differs from that in the smartphone. It has been downclocked. So, how does it really perform? Anyway, if you want to buy this tablet, you can head to Geek Wheels for it, link down below. Let's start with a simple unboxing. In the box, you can first see the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra itself. In the top left corner is the white box with the user manual inside. Next, you will find the A to C cable and a 120 watt fast charger. We also purchased the keyboard, which costs $14.99. The Pad 7 Ultra's design has not changed much compared to the previous model. The color we have here is purple, the same as the Pro version. There's also a black color option available. The entire back and frame are made of metal with a fine matte finish. The first impression is that it is very thin. Compared to the Pad 7 Pro, you can see that its thickness is only 5.1 millimeters. This time, Xiaomi has made several significant changes to its tablet. The first change is that Xiaomi has abandoned the LCD screen and go with an OLED one. And you can choose either the regular version like the one I have here or the anti-glare screen version. The second change is the screen size, which is now 14 inches. This size provides an experience similar to that of a laptop screen. However, it still keeps the same notch design as before. This design actually affects my reading experience. I think this might be the reason why the bezel has become narrower. So the notch had to be there. If you were to choose, which one would you prefer? The Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra features a very large screen, 14 inches with a 3:2 aspect ratio. This makes the pad more suitable for reading and office work. The screen has a resolution of 3.2K with a high brightness level. The regular brightness is 900 nits and the peak brightness can reach 1600 nits. Even under strong sunlight, the screen remains visible without any issues. The screen supports DC and PWM dimming and provides a 6800Hz high-frequency PWM dimming options. It also supports the P3 wide color gamut, which allows it to display a very rich colors with natural transitions, making the visuals very realistic. For a better understanding of the viewing and audio experience, you can refer to the video here. The screen supports a maximum adaptive refresh rate of 120 Hz, which means the screen updates its image quickly, provides a very smooth visual experience, especially when scrolling through web pages or playing games. There's no sense of lag. The touch sampling rate is up to 240 Hz with an instantaneous touch sampling rate of up to 1600 Hz, and the stylus touch sampling rate is 240 Hz. This means the screen responds very quickly to any touch. Whether you are playing games or writing, you can feel this fast response. Additionally, the screen uses M9 low power emitting materials, which means it consumes less power when displaying content, so the battery life could be better. The screen cover is made of a 5th gen Gorilla Glass, which is very durable and resistant to drops, significantly enhancing the screen's robustness. However, this pad tends to reflect a lot of light under strong light. If you want to solve this problem, you're gonna purchase the anti-glare screen version. When we open multiple apps at the same time, switching between them is also very smooth without any lag, making the work efficiency much higher. Speaking of the chip, the XRING O1 is indeed much better than the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 in the previous Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. This can also be felt from the game test. However, in reality, the XRING O1 in the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra has a lower frequency than the one in the Xiaomi 15S Pro. With other conditions unchanged, the super large core of the CPU in the Xiaomi 15S Pro is 3.9 GHz, while it's 3.7 GHz in the Pad. To put it simply, the CPU core in the Xiaomi 15S Pro is like a high-speed sports car. The one in the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra is like SUV. Although it is not as fast, it focuses more on the stability and endurance. Even though the chip in this pad is a downclocked version, its performance is still excellent. Thanks to the larger space and a better heat dissipation, it can run stably for a long time. For example, when watching videos or working in the office, it uses a chip with a slightly lower main frequency, which is like equipping an SUV with an engine suitable for long distance travel. Although it is not as fast, it is more fuel efficient, and it can run stably for a long time without easily stalling. Let's first take a look at the benchmark result in various tests. What do you think? Now we have also chosen the very demanding game Honkai Star Rail for a test. We found that the serious frame dropping that occurred in the Pad 7 Pro is not here in the Ultra. So you don't have to worry about the game experience at all. I once saw a comment online about the Xiaomi system. The biggest opponent of XRING is not Snapdragon or Kirin, but HyperOS. I think this is indeed the case. Xiaomi's hardware performance has always been good, but due to system optimization issues, it still seems to have some old problems. Although HyperOS 2.0 has improved in stability and security, there are still many old problems. For example, the volume bar pop-up is misplaced, the system is laggy and jumps around, and the control center and notification center cannot be merged. However, the system compatibility is quite good. It supported game controllers, and the gaming experience has also been improved. Regarding the imaging capabilities, the specs are the same as the Pad 7 Pro with no changes. Now this is 1080p 30fps on the front camera. What about the quality? What do you think? Now this is 4K 60fps. What do you think about the quality? Let me know. In addition, Xiaomi has also optimized some apps. For example, Paintwater Pro, WPS Office PC, CAD and CAG Viewer PC, etc. The optimization is relatively complete and can largely meet the needs of people with the office and drawing needs. The file transfer function between mobile phones and the computers has been optimized and can be operated through the pull-down toolbar. Let's take a look at the accessories. The keyboard and case are connected to form a floating keyboard. The keyboard has been upgraded with a good typing feel, pressure sensitivity, and a response. However, the keyboard and the pen needs to be purchased separately. As for the pen, although there is no upgrade, there are 2 sets of free brushes for a limited time. The pressure sensitivity and touch feel of the pen are very good when in use, but one thing to note here, there's still some delay with the pen. In summary, the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra is a powerful tablet with a very good screen, suitable for many use scenarios such as watching movies, working in the office, and drawing. The high touch temperature rate and refresh rate enables a smooth operating experience, and the optimized system ensures efficient multitasking capabilities. Now, if you have high requirements for screen quality and performance, the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra is a good choice. If you're interested in it, you can buy it from Geek Wheels. This is Wolfgang from China. We'll see you next time.